You could be driving.
Now's the perfect time to discover the Honda Accord at Team Honda. Come experience the perfect blend of style, comfort, and reliability. And right now, get 2.9% financing for 60 months. Save on your new Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.
Yeah, we're still doing this thing. 9 News Now. Welcome to the Plus, everybody. Yeah, midweek Wednesday. How'd you drive in? You roll the windows down?
It was fantastic. Cracked the windows this morning. It's a little windy, so you're going to have it play with your car. Don't worry about that. We all know how to drive in that. It'll affect the high-profile vehicles, the motor coaches and things like that, a little bit more, but you're not going to flip over, folks.
Anything
People go,
Johnny drives
flip
is
my
high
car.
profile.
You can be flipped in the wind, but not this kind of wind.
What the heck? What kind of wind you driving around in?
Well, hurricanes and stuff.
Okay, well, stay away from that.
Stay away from all
Yeah, with that wind, you can go fly a kite.
You can fly. See
what I did there?
Go fly.
I haven't done that in a year. We need to go to Port Allen, across the river on the and beautiful park there, and just fly our kites.
Just do some kites?
Oh my
Kite
God.
festivals. We got them around here, actually. Perfect time to go ahead and do that. Actually, perfect time. You were just saying you're going to mow today. I'm going to mow today.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to do it because it's going to be really nice, cool.
Yeah.
That breeze, for me, that's going to help. It'll just kind of blow everything
Don't
kind
have to get the
away.
blower out. Yeah,
Right, there you go.
Enjoy that, neighbors.
Oh my gosh. Where I blow is into the wind, though, and it comes,
You know what? I hear what you're saying, though. You used to say that you liked when the grass was like a little wet to mow.
Yeah.
So it doesn't kick up stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I learned that about a week ago. It was so dry. It was like the dust ball.
Oh, it's everywhere.
And I mowed, and I was sneezing a ton. So, you might be right about that.
And if it's real dusty, I'll go and spray it down just a little bit with the water hose in the dustier areas. Yeah, absolutely.
As opposed to what other kind of hose?
Uh,
I love that. No, it's so funny. No, it is. Like you're of a certain age. I'm that
Hose
age.
pipe.
Hose pipe.
Hose pipe.
Water hose. You know, like I'm going to go wet it down with what? The water hose. As opposed to what? The dirt hose?
Who calls it a hose pipe?
Well, it depends on
everybody
where
in
you
South
are.
Louisiana, I never heard that until I
If you're
moved
from
here.
the South.
Really?
Yeah, did you grab the hose
Hose
pipe?
pipe.
Go grab the hose pipe?
Okay.
It's a hose
My wife
pipe.
is from here, and when I get home, I'm going to ask her if she ever calls it a hose pipe.
There you go.
Yep. I bet she'll say, "Oh yeah."
Oh, sure, we know it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
Just the hose. Just go get the hose.
Yeah,
Just
go get
spigot.
the hose.
Used to drink from it all the time.
What
Oh,
happened
yeah,
to
of
those
course.
days?
Well-
You wanted a drink, you just hosed yourself down, and that was it.
You had to be careful the first 5 or 10 seconds because that water was blistering hot.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, no, absolutely. Hose pipe.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of blistering hot,
Nice
that's not where we
weather.
are right now.
Yeah.
A lot going on this weekend, and
Yeah,
I saw your
perfect.
extended
saw that?
forecast.
Yeah, we're on the plus
Friday,
here. The
Saturday,
plus turned
Sunday.
into the minus today.
You're right.
And really minus tomorrow. We're going to do a little long division tomorrow. We're going to knock it down to the 40s here.
Long division.
I don't want to do that.
To just like
I
knock
don't
the
wanna
numbers
do
down a
that.
little
I
bit.
don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to do that either. My daughter's doing it now in 5th grade.
Look at that shot.
It
Look at the
gives me
birds
bad
flying.
memories.
That was gorgeous.
Oh, really? I missed that.
They took off. It was like, here comes the forecast. Let's take flight.
Really good. You've got a career as an ornithologist over there or whatever. Okay, well, looking over the False River, Matt's always good at spotting these things. By the way, BTR for the past couple of hours been down. They haven't been reporting, but we've got temperatures in the low to mid 50s right now. High temperature yesterday was 88 degrees. We're going to be a far cry from that for today. Okay, we got something cool in the sky. You'll be able to see it tonight and one more time tomorrow night, talking about the full Hunter's supermoon. It's not the first supermoon of the year. It's not the only one. It's not the last one. However, it is the closest supermoon. So should appear just a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. Get out there and check it out. Happy hunting on the Hunter's moon. Pun intended. And oh, by the way, that's not the only cool thing that's out there. We still have Comet C 2023 A3. I say it like that because it's a lot easier to pronounce that big name up there. Meanwhile, it's going to be visible until October 21st. And if you can't see it this time, just give it like another 80,000 years and you'll be able to see it next time. Okay, it's going to be very breezy, no doubt today. We're going to have winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Might even be gusting up around 25. So this actually is not surprising when you take into account the dry conditions, the windy conditions. You have an increased fire weather threat, and that's why we've got the red flag warning area-wide. That's going to be there until 7 p.m. Meanwhile, we're not really seeing anything on our radar scope. It was a dry frontal passage. No rain was ever expected. And then going out to the tropical Atlantic, one or two areas of a little bit of convective flare-up. Really not that much, though. Actually, I got to check the update on this, but it's still orange, so it can't be any significant changes. That's a medium color, a medium chance of development. So maybe this gets a name, maybe it doesn't, but either way, it's not going to affect Louisiana, I'm happy to report. And that guy down there, I wouldn't worry about that guy down there right now, going down, fading to about a 20% chance. Speaking of going down, check the dew points out. Over the next couple of days, we're talking about dew points in the 30s. So very dry, very comfortable, very low humidity, and that allows the temperatures to really drop. Just how far are we talking about? Well, let's see this. We're starting in the 50s today. We go to the 70s, but it's really going to cool down tomorrow morning. We're talking about low temperatures starting off in the mid-40s here. New roads to Macomb, 40, might even briefly crack into the upper 30s. How about that? You're going to want to make sure you got that jacket dusted off. 74 degrees, and by the way, that's the high today. We might not even go that far. Once again tonight, the moon big and bright out there. Check it out. Overnight low, I'm going with 44 degrees. That's not even aggressive. Might even be a little bit conservative there. Rest of the 10-day forecast, if you were hoping for a chance of rain, sorry, it's not in the cards this time around, and temperatures rebound at the back end of that 10-day, and at 7:08 a.m., hopefully Johnny's got an equally nice traffic report.
Not so much. We've got a couple little issues. First of all, from College Drive to downtown, it's slowest right past this near Acadian. But look what's going on the Mississippi River Bridge. We definitely have an issue. It's not quite back, almost back to LA 415. We have a problem right on the bridge, on the Baton Rouge side of the bridge. It's right past the top of the bridge. That far right lane is temporarily blocked. We have a crash. Not hearing that it's a crash with injury, but it definitely is a crash backing up some traffic. So you have to scoot over to the far left or center lane and then get back over if you need to do that. There is the LA1 on-ramp backing up onto LA1 and I-10 eastbound coming in from Port Allen, backing up from almost the LA 415. So there's that drive time from 415 to the 1012 is half an hour, but most of that is going to be right there from 415 to right past the top of the bridge as you make your way toward the lake. So be aware of that. That's coming in from Port Allen on 10 East. It is 7:08, 7:09. We do it every morning. A big extra hour, a big extra 15 minutes. It's called 9 News Now, and we'll be right back.
(7:10) your time. I want to start off with a few things going on today, including something that Jared has been talking about, a red flag warning here in South Louisiana, actually up into parts of Mississippi and out to our east and our west as well. It's dry, it is windy, and so that means don't burn anything. And actually a few tips here for you to maybe hopefully not spark anything. Don't burn anything outdoors right now today. And if you see a fire, report it immediately to your local fire department right now. Red flag warning, just too dry and too windy out there. Okay, some other things going on. I want to let you know if you're in Donaldsonville, they've got a hygiene kit distribution drive-through event going on. It's part of the Hurricane Francine continuing recovery from that. Now, this is a drive-through style event. Care South Medical and Dental. You know where their Donaldsonville location is? Catalpa Street. They're going to run it from 11 to 1 this morning. One kit, 11 this morning to 1 this afternoon. One kit per adult. And again, got to be in a vehicle to get this. It's drive-through style. It kicks off at 11 o'clock this morning. Want to let you know we are following this multi-agency search for those involved with a deadly shooting. This is, you know where Lutcher is? That's in Lutcher here. Actually, so first officials and detectives got a phone call about a man being shot. 10 minutes later, they get another phone call about somebody else being shot here. And so eventually they find a victim, a couple victims. One is dead here. And then a car found across the river. Right there, you know the Gramercy Bridge is right there, the Veterans Memorial Bridge, there you see it. On the other side, abandoned, filled with bullet holes. Looking for those involved with the shooting. If you know what what this is about, anybody involved here, make the phone call to Crime Stoppers or 911. Get that information going in the right direction. You know what? Speaking of crimes and needing a little bit of help, Addis. Apparently, West Baton Rouge has got some problems with car burglaries like the one you're seeing here. So the folks in Addis, the police department there, putting up crime cameras. Actually, they're called like quad cams. There you see one right there. See it? It gives folks a 360-degree view of what's going on at certain intersections. They're hoping this will help alleviate some of the issues out there, that and increase patrols. So if you see those up on the poles, now you know exactly what they are. Let's take you to Livingston Parish. There is a proposal on the ballot that would take some money from the jail and move it over to possibly places like drainage or animal control, that kind of thing. Why would they take money from the jail? Because they say every year the jail has excess funds. There's a tax in the parish already that gives them about $7 million a year. They say it takes about half that to actually run. So what should they do with the rest of the money? That could be up to you, the voter. If you live in Livingston Parish, that's going to be on your ballot. Just make sure you read up on it and you know what's going on. Rotary Club today, they got a big, well, they always get together, but they're talking today with the man in charge of senior health care economist, Blue Cross Blue Shield Louisiana, all about our health care and what they're able to offer. If you'd like to be a part of it, again, it's noon today, Drusilla Place Catering. They get going with that. Speaking of getting going, it is about that time. We actually had the folks with Holidays on the show, 9 News at 9 yesterday morning, and this morning our Matt Venezia was out there live at the River Center getting kind of a first-hand look, guys, at, and I know you guys have got the credit cards ready to go, at what Holidays is able to offer. Here's the funny thing that we just learned about Matt. We knew he was a young fellow. He's incredibly talented. He can't buy anything over there without adult supervision.
Why?
24 years of age is the cutoff. You got to be at least 24, and Matt Venezia is not quite 24.
Why is that a rule?
They don't want the young puppers coming through there with just like, so there's an age restriction.
All right, we got to keep out 24. The riffraff like Matt V. I mean, you know, we got to keep it nice.
Adult supervision, we can provide that so we can get a shop on.
Yeah, well, Matt V, we'll go with you.
I won't. Not me.
You want to go?
Not me.
No,
because Diane's going to be over there.
Oh,
and she's going to be swiping cards left and right, cash. She's going to run it.
I might go over there. I want to hang out with her.
Love you, mean to die.
I don't think he does.
I do. I really love her.
This month at Team Mazda, we're spelling October starting with a 0. That's because you'll find 0% financing on every new 24 and select 25 Mazdas, including the all-new Mazda CX-70. Come experience Mazda and see just how much you'll save at Team Mazda on Airline.